think Shaushak has said already everything. And I always think that I'm working a lot for diabetes prevention, for diabetes care and so on, and that I have a lot of energy. But if I turn around and I see Shashank and I see Banshi, then I feel ashamed how lazy I am. I deeply would like to congratulate you, because what you have achieved in diabetes remission and preventing your diabetes, it's a great achievement. And if anyone is saying anything else, it's a great, great, great achievement. So a big congratulations to everything individually what you have achieved.
Double the speed! Come on, boys and girls, triple the speed! Whoa! Whoa!
It's about 1 year ago. It was on the 4th of December in 2022 in Lisbon. There was I gave my inauguration speech as becoming president-elect. And I said, there are 3 things for me important if I'm president of the International Diabetes Federation. And the first one is prevention. The second one is prevention, and the third one is prevention. So prevention of diabetes will be the core focus, the core area for the period where I'm the president of the International Diabetes Federation, and I'm very thankful to have colleagues like Banshi and Shaushak and Dr. Pramod here who are doing diabetes prevention, who have the same passion. But if we are thinking about diabetes prevention worldwide, there are 3 things important for me, and one is science. So whatever we are doing should have a solid foundation in scientific evidence and scientific understanding. And if you are looking into our science books, diabetes is a silent killer. And the problem is it's silent. The problem is if you measured hyperglycemia, it was already 10, 15, 20, 25 years before that all the risk factor for diabetes came. That's a gain of body weight. It's a development of insulin resistance, like Dr. Shashank just have said. But this is not all. It's our nutritional behavior. This is not all. It's a gain of fatty liver disease. So having 100 grams of fat in your liver makes you becoming a non-responder for physical activity. Then there is a microbiome responsible for you in becoming fatty liver disease. Microbiome because of your nutritional habits. So all this is a circle based on science. And there are different fat compartments on your body. Subcutaneous fat, this is not so bad, but then there's a visceral fat. And Shaushak just has said, and also Dr. Banshi has said, measuring the waist is the easiest way to discover, is there obesity or not? So the visceral fat is not fat, it's an endocrine organ producing a lot of hormones, and these hormones act in the brain, on the liver, on the pancreas, on all our whole body, and this makes us sick. But the liver fat, this little fat in the liver, at the end, increases our morbidity and mortality. This kills us. So if we are a scientist and we think about diabetes prevention, we should say, okay, we should get rid of the visceral fat and the liver fat. And what is the way to get the visceral fat away? It's physical activity. What is the only way to get the liver fat away? It's fasting. What is the program of Dr. Pramod? Combining nutrition to heal the microbiome with fasting to get the liver fat away, with physical activity to get the visceral fat away, and this means science in diabetes prevention. But there's a second word which is important for me, and this is maintenance. And this is the challenge or the goal or the passion you should have now. You have achieved an enormous goal. You have an enormous achievement, but now it's important to keep this ongoing, maybe even to improve this. And again, there are the 2 answers, or actually the 3 answers. The first one is the nutritional aspect, to heal your microbiome, not to allow the liver fat to come back. So maybe to compensate this with fasting, and to walk 10,000 steps a day, every 2,000 steps reduce your cardiovascular risk by 14%. So like Shoushang has said, sitting is a new smoking. If you sit for 17 minutes, the fibroblast cells in your body start dying. But if you stand up for 20 seconds, this is blocked. So what I would give you is, whenever you are sitting, break phases of inactivities per day as often as possible. Stand up, walk a few steps, and this keeps you healthy. And follow the achievement you have done. But there's a third thing, and this is passion. We just experienced the trailer of freedom from diabetes, or freedom of diabetes. And we have experienced this Superman of diabetes prevention here in India. India, or Pune, as the capital of diabetes prevention. It's a great honor to be here. It's a great honor to experience this. But the passion of the Superman of diabetes prevention is good. But as I said at the beginning, the passion you should have is much, much more important. The goal was set by the 100,000. The goal was just changed to 1 million. But if every one of you talks to 7 other people and motivate them, convince them to do exactly the same, these are the 100,000. If all those people then talk to 10 others, this is 1 million. So it's achievable, but it needs the passion. It needs the energy. And learn from Dr. Pramod, having this passion, having this energy, but do it in your way, in your individual way, because every one of us is different. And try to convince your neighbor, your friends, your family. I just spoke with one of you as the photos was done, and he told me he started, but now it's his wife, his family, his friends together following the advice of the program. And this is good. If you spread, distribute the message of diabetes prevention, then what I on the 4th of December have said, that the goal of the International Diabetes Federation should be prevention, prevention, prevention. Maybe we can achieve this. Maybe not maybe. We will achieve this thanks to your passion. Thank you very much.